What is good, everybody? It is your boy Super Saiyan Cat back with another Xenoverse 2 video today. We have something literally so many people asked me to do after DLC 5, but I wanted to wait till DLC 6 to come with this video, and that is a revisited version of the top 5 strike ultimates in the game of Xenoverse 2. Now, a lot of people wanted me to do it after DLC 5 because we got a couple strike ultimates in DLC 5 that definitely have a good chance of making this list. And then, of course, with DLC 6, like I said, I wanted to wait it, and I'm glad I did because we got an ultimate in DLC 6 that definitely will make this list, as you guys will see later on. And I'm guessing everybody already knows what that skill is, but again, I'm glad that I did decide to wait till after DLC 6 to do this revisited version of the top 5 strike ults in the game. Now, another video that a lot of people have been asking for me to do and asking when it's going to come is the True Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta rank video. That will be out either tonight or tomorrow, guys. I don't know if I'll be able to make it out, get it out to you guys by tonight, but I'll definitely have it for you guys tomorrow if I do not get it tonight. Because again, I know a lot of people have been asking and wondering where that vid is. But that's enough talking from my end. Let's get into the top 5 strike ultimates in Xenoverse 2 from my opinion. Okay guys, let's get this list started off. And coming in at number 5, we have one of the most disrespectful, if not in contention for the most disrespectful move in the game, in Burning Strike. Burning Strike does not do the most damage. As you guys see, the first variation does 5,770 and the second variation does a total of 6,272. Again, does not do the most damage, but it is very disrespectful and very easy to combo into as well during a stamina break, and that is why I have it on this list, mainly because of the disrespect. Just such a disrespectful move, such an amazing animation, but there's also good use you can put to it and put together some pretty good combos as well during a stamina break when using this move, as I'm about to show you guys. So let's set Trunks to guard. And then during a stamina break, guys, you want to use this move. Basically, you could do something like this, and you could change it up a little bit any way you want to. But as you guys saw, I just went Sledgehammer, Cross Arm Dive, Brave Sword Slash into the Burning Strike, and I'm going to kick you right in the back of your head for as much possible damage and disrespect. And as you see, that combo right there did 18,763 damage. You add a Super Saiyan along with a Super Soul, or Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan along with a Super Soul. That is definitely a death combo for most people right there. So again, you can definitely put together some really good combos with this move during a stamina break. Now, you do not want to be one of those people who really try to use this move because, oh, I'm going to vanish and I'm going to try and hit my opponent like it should work, right? Wrong. This is not going to work, and you will most likely be punished 99% of the time. The only time this will work is if you're playing someone bad and they just don't know what they're doing. So again, you want to use this move with a stamina break and in a similar fashion like I showed you guys right there, and you're definitely going to get a good amount of damage out of it while also putting on an insane amount of disrespect to your opponent again. Because just look at that. Look at the disrespect that truly comes with this move. So that is why we have it coming in at number 5, guys. But let's move on to the number 4 move out of all the strike ultimates in Xenoverse 2. Moving on to number 4, we have a skill that honestly is the second best animation in the game right now, only because Godly Display is fresh, new, and everybody's hyped around it. Everybody loves the way it looks, and it's a new skill that we have not seen that much. But honestly, once the hype around Godly Display dies down a little bit, I believe Brave Sword Attack will again be everybody's favorite animation. Look at that. Look at the just one of the cleanest animations again in the game, and most likely will be the best animation again once the hype around DLC 6 starts to die down a little bit. But I have Brave Sword Attack coming in at number 4 for multiple reasons. 1, looks absolutely amazing. 2, check the disrespect that comes with this move. When you use this move, you literally look your opponent in the eye for a second and say, I'm about to slice your shit up, and then go right there. Like, again, one of the most disrespectful moves in the game, along with one of the best animations in the game, and then it also does do pretty decent damage. As you see, base form, it does 7,526 damage. That is not too bad at all. So that is the main reason, or the main reasons why we have this move coming in at number 4 on my list. Now, when you talk about uses for this move, the safest way to use this move is with a heavy stamina break. Now, there are some other ways that I've found to be very inconsistent online, like sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm guessing that's most likely due to netcode. But if people have found guaranteed ways to land this move besides just with a regular heavy stamina break online, feel free to share that down below for others to see and for me myself. But moving on to how to showcase this move, I'm going to get Trunks' stamina all the way down so we can have a legit break instead of it recovering very quick to not showcase the full stamina break combo and all that. Okay, now we have Trunks' stamina down, so we're going to go straight into the heavy break, and then boom, right after the break, go into your Brave Sword attack, and as you see, slice your opponent, the disrespect with the damn animation, and then immediately after, go into a knockdown combo and follow up with something to where you can put some additional damage into that stamina break combo and do as much damage as possible. Now again, you're not going to be able to put together the most damaging stamina break combo. Of course, there's way better moves than Brave Sword Slash that do more damage that you can use at the end of a combo to maximize it. But again, you're not going to get the most damage from this move as far as stamina breaks go. It's just a very clean finisher, very disrespectful finisher as well, and just one of my favorite personal moves in the game. So that is again why I have it coming in at number 4. But let's move on to number 3. Moving on to number 3 on my list of top strike ultimates in the game, we have Instant Severance. Honestly, Instant Severance may come in a little bit higher on some people's list because a lot of people absolutely love this move, including myself. The fact that it comes in at number 3 shows that I really do love it, but I've heard a lot of people say that this is their favorite, their personal favorite strike ultimate in the game. Now again, I have it coming in at number 3 because my top 2 just, to me, they're just much better and I just really love them, as opposed to Instant Severance, which I do love but just not as much. Now, Instant Severance is a very good move. It does 7,525 damage, and it's a pretty dope animation and pretty disrespectful as well. It's similar to Brave Sword Attack in the sense that you stare at your opponent right before you slice their shit up, but at the same time, we can't see the whole animation, so it's not nearly as dope or as disrespectful as Brave Sword Attack in that category. But you can put together some very, very nice combos with stamina breaks with Instant Severance. Now, of course, you don't want to be that dude who uses it without a stamina break because it's very, very easy to perfect block, very, very easy to punish in general. A lot of people thought this skill would be one where you could just spam it and it would be easy to land all day, every day. That is not the case at all. You're not going to land that move without a stamina break, really, unless you're playing some scrubs who really aren't that good. But moving on to how I like to personally use the move, let's change Trunks to guard so we can get the stamina break. I like to go Sledgehammer, cross arm dive, and then immediately into the Instant Severance afterwards, as you guys see right here. And then after that, I want to follow up with a knockdown combo and then a move that they can't use stamina to get out of, as you see, like a Brave Sword Slash or something like that. So they are forced to take that little bit of extra damage, doing a total of 19,514. Now, of course, there's other moves you can use as well, like Sonic Bomb, Savage Strike. Those are other moves that you can also use at the end of this to maximize the damage of this combo, but for the most part, 19,000 damage is going to be more than enough to kill your opponent. Now, a way you don't want to use this move is probably some people like, Cab, why don't you go into a straight knockdown combo after the cross arm dive to make it a little bit easier? You don't want to use this move ever after a knockdown combo for this reason, as you guys are about to see right here. Boom, right into it, and then go into a knockdown combo. If I were to use the move this way, it will not work, as you guys see right here. For some reason, you slice through your opponent, and as you see, Trunks ended up behind me. So you never want to use this move off of an actual knockdown combo, as you guys see right there. Again, it will not work. He will slice through your opponent. So you want to use it like I showed you guys, and there are other ways to use that as well, but that is my favorite way to use it, where I found you can maximize the damage with it. But that is it for this move. Now let's move on to the top 2, the final 2 skills on this list of top 5 skill strikes ultimates in Xenoverse 2. Alright, coming in at number 2, guys, finally to the top 2, we have a skill that was number 1 on the list before, when we did this before DLC 5 and 6 came out, and that is Divine Lasso. Divine Lasso, guys, is a very dope move, just dope animation. My favorite animation as far as from what they gave from the show to the game. Like, it's just absolutely amazing. I love that animation in Super. It was my favorite during that whole arc of the Goku Black series. Now, moving on to the actual damage of Divine Lasso. Divine Lasso is a move that is very weird. As you see, I'm on my key-based CAC and it did 9,000 damage, because offline it is key-based, but online it is strike-based. So if this were my Gogeta character online, that's how much damage I would be getting from it, which is 9,000 again. So it does very, very good damage. It is a very dope animation. Again, my favorite from Super, probably just from Super in general, not even the Goku Black arc. Just from Super in general, I absolutely loved that move when I saw it for the first time with Goku Black on the show. Now, when you talk about actual uses for this move, how you want to maximize the damage from it, of course you want to use it with a stamina break. This is another move people kind of felt you would be able to use without a stamina break for some reason. I don't know why, but no, you do not want to do that. You will be punished all day, every day. So you want to use this move with a stamina break. Now, of course, the cross arm dive and sledgehammer would be doing more damage if I was on my strike based CAC, but we should still get a decent damage output from this in general. And as you guys see right here, with this total, you're going to get almost 19,000 damage, and then if you add in that extra boost from my strike based CAC with cross arm dive and sledgehammer that they would normally get online, it would probably do around like 21,000 while being in base form, just with a simple combo. That's basically a death combo for some characters and some CACs who don't put much on health either. So again, it is a very, very good move. You can put together some very, very good combos with it as well. Just remember though, guys, this move is key based offline, but online it is strike based. It's very weird. It's the only skill in the game like this. I personally do not know what Bandai did to make it like this. Like, how did they do that really? How can one skill be strike based off online and then key based offline? Again, it makes no sense, but just keep that in mind with this move. But let's move on to the #1 strike skill in Xenoverse 2 as of right now. Alright, finally moving on to the #1 skill on my list of top strike ultimates in the game, we have Power Rush. I'm pretty sure everybody guessed that Power Rush would be #1 on this list. I mean, it's absolutely insane. Look at the damage you get from this move. You literally get 20k plus damage, 20,208 damage with Jiren. Now, I am using Jiren because I've tried to get this move at least 15 times in the last 2 days, and that's just the last 2 days. I've at least tried in total over 20 times to get that skill, and it does not drop for me on PS4. Like, I've literally wasted almost 5 hours of my life on one parallel quest trying to get one skill, and it will not drop. So that is why I'm using Jiren. But if you do use this on a CAC and have the right setup, for example, say you have Kaba's Super Solar Company with Super Saiyan God and the right QQ Bang on, I'm sure you can get almost 20,000 or almost 30,000 damage out of this move alone. That's how truly OP this move really is. Like, the damage again is absolutely insane. As you see right here, Jiren does 20,208 with this move. Now, as far as stamina breaks go, once you stamina break your opponent, like as far as uses go for this move, once you stamina break your opponent and you have your 10 bars of ki, use the move right away. There's no need to go into any kind of combo or anything like that. Again, once you have your 10 bars of ki accompanied with meditation, obviously you need to use that first and get your 10 bars. But once you have that, immediately after the stamina break, guys, just use the move. You have no need for any flashy combo or anything like that, because you're gonna get death out of this move. Your opponent's gonna die. It's guaranteed that they will die. As you see, this is all you want to do though. You just stamina break your opponent right into Power Rush like that. Very easy to use. You just have to get that 10 bar key first. But say they do survive by some lucky chance like Trunks did right there because he had full health. All you got to do is follow up with a quick combo afterwards, because their stamina is still going to be broken after Power Rush. So all you got to do, again, if they are alive by some like just 1% chance, then all you got to do is follow up with a quick combo to kill them. This is the ultimate finisher in Xenoverse 2, so of course it had to come in at #1 on this list. But as always, thank you guys for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this list. Be sure to let me know what your list is like down below, because like I've always mentioned in any kind of top 5 video that I've done before, this is my personal opinion. Everybody has their own opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. So be sure to leave your list down below in the comments, and your thoughts on my list as well, what you think of it, with some things that you may have changed with it. But all in all, these to me are definitely the top 5 best strike ultimates in the game of Xenoverse 2. So again, as always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Until next time, I hope you have a good day. Hey, y'all.